Hi, web developers. We're going to add a new teacher page with a blog. We're going to go ahead and run through the process of creating the teacher page, adding the header to that page, creating the category for that teacher, and integrating the category ID into the shortcode so the teacher can actually blog and their content lands on their page. If I walk through this process with you here, you're probably looking for a refresher. Justin Smith at North asked for us to walk into that process again, so we're going to use his account to go ahead and kind of do a refresher on the process. So I'm going to go ahead, now that I'm on the dashboard and I'm logged in, I'm going to choose to go to Pages and look at all pages. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because when I set up your websites, I create a page for you by default that's called Teacher Test. So you can look up Teacher Test, and when you search for that page, there you go, Teacher Test. I'll go ahead and choose to edit the Teacher Test. Now the teacher test is just blank content, nothing in here, email address. You could either have a schedule, you could have your bio. As you know, each school does things a little bit differently. You've got a title and a subtitle, room numbers, and a photo. So this content with the table and the bar and the short code right here, and this is what displays, of course, the content from the blogs on their page below the header. The way you get this content on a new page is come over here to the text tab, copy all of the content that's in here, and then just open up a new page. We're literally choosing add a new page. I opened up in a new tab. So as it opens up here, I now have the dialog for creating a new teacher page. So let's go ahead and create one. Let's call this teacher Joe Smith. I'm going to come down here into the text tab, and I'm going to paste the text that I got from the page I was currently on earlier, Teacher Test. Now that I come over to Visual, I can see all the content. I've got the photo coming soon. I can remove this and just go ahead and choose Add Media and find a picture of Joe. Obviously, I don't have a picture of Joe, so I'm just going to instead let that current picture sit there. I got the teacher's title. I can, of course, put all the information here I wanted. For those of you who don't remember, this is the syllabus link. When you decide to, if a teacher provides you with a syllabus, all you have to do is choose Add Media and upload the document. It should be a PDF, by the way. Don't let it be a document. Upload the PDF, and when it uploads, it'll come down here with a dialog, and it'll show you the URL. You just copy the URL to the document. Once you've copied the URL to the document, you just paste it right here where the word here says, between the quotation marks. You put in that link, that's it. When you hit publish, the syllabus download starts right there. Looks great too. Of course, you know, you want to add the teacher's email address, put in their room number, replace their photo, and any pertinent information, be it schedules or biographies, whatever you like. When you're done with this, of course, hit publish, but you want to make sure you organize your teacher correctly. This is one of the most important things. Look at your parent categories. Drop down. Let's say Joe is a member of the physical education department. So we're going to go down here to phys ed. There he is. Now let's say that Joe is both a phys ed teacher. Let's put that in here. And let's say he's also part of the AV multimedia department. That's great. There's a subtitle. Got his information in here. I could put all that in. But you know, you put all that content as you see fit. Obviously, each teacher identifies with a specific department more than another. And that's where you go ahead and just choose one of these. And this is just for your own personal organization. Remember, this has nothing to do with the actual website itself. When you create a teacher's page, they don't display underneath the individual category that you've chosen. It just doesn't work that way. That's where you go in here into your appearance menu, and you choose your menus, and you, of course, drag and put people's pages where they're supposed to be. You don't do that with the teacher page, and I'm just reminding you of it. So we've chosen physical education as Joe's parent department. Now I'm going to hit publish. Now that Joe's page is published, you can see here that watch the permalink change. Shows departments, physical education, Joe Smith. There we go. I'm going to choose to view the page. Let's look at Joe's page. Looks good to me. Well, wait a minute. We see all the blogs from the school's front page showing below his page. Why is that? That's because we haven't yet changed over the XX in the shortcode. That is part of what allows his blogs to post on his page. So all we have to do is just build a category for him and then replace this XX with his category ID. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll go to categories. And let's add Joe Smith. Now Joe's added. I'm going to go ahead for my own personal organization again. Make sure to list him in the proper department. I've now selected Joe Smith, physical education. I add the new category. Joe's added. He's done. So all I have to do is get his category ID number. Now I do that by hitting the edit button and watching up here in the URL bar. As you can see, he's got a category and tag ID of 88. I'm going to go ahead and copy that 88. And now I'm going to go back to Joe's page. I'm going to go ahead and choose edit page so I can go right back into this document. Now I'm looking at Joe's page. I could have gone to pages and searched for his page and brought it back up. See down here at the bottom where his shortcode has the XX? I'm going to replace that XX with 88. And now I'm going to hit update. Now, Joe's page only displays his blogs. You may remember when we were looking at Joe's page earlier, all of the blogs from the front page of the school were displaying below. Now they're not here. So let's just run a real quick test for Joe. Let's go to posts and add a new post. Now remember, when teachers come in, all they see is the post dialog. So let's call this test post. And let's put in post content. Let's find Joe down here under the categories. We know he's in physical education. And there's Joe right there. Now I've got him selected. I've got his title. I've got his content. We can imagine he'd put photos in here, whatever he wanted. It's all good. He now hits publish. That post is now going to display on Joe's page. Let's just go ahead and refresh his page so we can see it. And there it is. So that is the process of adding a teacher page. Just a quick summary. You start off with pages, grab a hold of the teacher page that has your existing framework for your teacher. That's what gives you the header content here. Copy that, paste it, make a new teacher page, put in all the pertinent information you want, replace the photo, do everything you need. Make sure you select the proper category, publish it. Make a new category for your teacher, copy that category information, replace that right there, and you're good to go. You will have a teacher page. If you have any questions at all, of course, feel free to hit me up. Might have been something that we just kind of glanced over. Maybe you'd like to make some changes to your horizontal bars, or maybe you'd like some help resizing your photos so that they fit the same size as what we have here. Either way it goes, hit me up and let me know. Good luck, guys.